What's up, crew? Welcome to Seek the Edge podcast with me, Kelsey Lensman, where my mission is to challenge you outside of your comfort zone so you can tap into and see and understand the God-given potential inside. And we need you. We don't just need people that you see on social media. We need you to step into all that you can be, because people need you, your family needs you, you need you. And in this podcast, I'm speaking directly to our Expand Your Limits athletes. Our XYL athletes, whether this is your lifting in our all-women's lifting event, whether you're running in a running event, a 5K, or some cool events that we have coming up, whether you're in our resilience breathwork event, or whether you're in a military or hiking outdoors event that we have. Regardless of the division, the outcome is the same. And the outcome is not just how much weight can you lift. It's not just how fast can you run. It's truly transformation. And people don't understand what's within them until they push themselves to another level that they didn't even know was within. And this has happened to me so many times, whether it be the 100-mile that I ran, whether it be bodybuilding that I did. It had nothing to do with just the outcome. Yes, I'm competitive. Yes, I want to win. Like it's in my blood. But it was more about who I became in the process of it. And as you step up to the start line, or as you step to the platform, you didn't just sign up for a race or a lift. You signed up for a stronger version of you on the other side. In that stronger version of you, there's going to be some fear. There's going to be some doubt. There's going to be some hesitation. There's going to be, I don't know if I can do that. I want you to feel that resistance. I want you to feel the fear. I want you to feel the stories that you're making up and telling yourself. And I want you to push and persist through those on the other side. And I am so firm in my beliefs of that and call you up to lean into it versus shy away, because on the other side of that resistance, there's a you that you didn't even know exist. And so yes, this race, this lift, this ruck, this hike, yes, it's physical. Yes, you're going to have to push, but it's even going to be more mental. In that 100-mile that I ran, I knew my physical body could endure it. Would it suck? Yes. Is it going to be tiresome? Yes. But I knew the first thing that would give up is my mental. It would be it'd be so much easier to just quit. It would be so much easier just to sit down for a long time. But I knew if I gave up on myself then that's starting a pattern of me giving up on myself later. And so instead of being afraid of meeting that voice, instead of being afraid of, some people call it the pain cave, of when your body's hurt, you're tired, you're exhausted, your brain's a little bit weaker then. Instead of being afraid of it, let's seek it out and let's put ourselves in that driver's seat. And as we put ourselves in that driver's seat, you no longer are a passenger to your life. You no longer are playing the one day I will. You're no longer playing the, well, it's for them, it's not me. You're no longer playing the, man, I just wish I could, ... You're putting those matters into your and God's hand and saying, you know what? I am going to lean into the storm versus go away from the storm. I am going to go head first instead of wait until change makes me change. I'm going to change. I'm not going to wait until life happens to make me change. And when I can shift somebody's brain of leaning into that fear, leaning into that hesitation, leaning into that resistance versus coming away, y'all better watch out, because life gets really, really good. And so the purpose of why you're doing this event is, yes, to challenge yourself, but it's to step out of your comfort zone, and you're going to rewrite what is possible for you. The reason we have our events, the reason why I challenge women to sign up for it, is because you can read all of the personal development books. You can listen to all of the podcasts. You can do all of the deep journal work. But until you put the podcasts, the books, the consumption of these great topics of leaning in and challenging your beliefs, until you put it into action, into your real world, not just social media world, that's when change actually happens. And so I want you to confront those voices. I want you to confront that resistance. I want you to confront that hesitation, that feeling of, I got butterflies in my stomach. It's just not for when you were in sports in 4th and 5th grade. It's for continuing to pursue that next level version of you. And on the other side of those butterflies is where you're going to be born. And it takes doing something bold to do that. And we've had women after events start businesses, get out of terrible relationships, make big changes in their life. Not that a lifting meet will do that, but it's the commitment to the process of saying, you know what, I'm going to show up on the days that I don't want to because I have an event I have to train for. I'm going to keep going even if that little voice is trying to talk me out of it. I'm going to show up boldly on that day and play all out. And guess what? I realized I just did something I didn't think that I could do. Well, what else in my life am I settling for? And it takes doing something bold, not just listening to other people doing it, not just being the passenger in their life, but to be the driver in your own life in doing something, putting yourself out there, signing up for that event, doing that thing to show yourself you can too. It's about showing up with heart, with courage, and persistence. And some of you might have done a lot of our events before or different events. And some of you, this is your very first one. And if it's your very first one, I'm excited for you. I'm going to hug you with open arms. I'm excited to see you on that day. And some of you have never done something like this, and that's exactly why it matters. You're going to understand and see another level of you that day. And biggest thing, if you're like, ooh, I'm nervous, I'm hesitant, I don't know if I can do it. Or some of you are like, all right, like, let's try me, challenge me, let's go. The biggest thing is you're not doing it alone. You're going to go through some resistance. You might and most likely will see and feel and go through some failure there. I just had our athlete call. I said, you know what? If there's not some failure to some extent, that means you're not pushing hard enough. If you're not feeling some lift at some capacity, that means you played it safe that day. And sometimes that's your goal. Great, go for it. But our goal is to not play it safe, is to play all out. And when you play all out, there's going to be not picking the bar up. It's going to feel heavy. You're going to meet some failure at some point, and you're not doing it alone. You have a community. You have women beside you. You have women in front of you. You have women behind you that love you, that care for you. But when to love and to care means to challenge. If I truly love you, if I truly care for you, and I can see more within you, I would be doing you a disservice to say, oh yeah, just stay where you're at. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to keep tapping into the potential inside. No, like just stay there. That's not loving you. That's not caring for you. That's allowing you to settle. Loving you and caring for you is, yes, being there for you. Yes, being there in the highs and the lows, but it's also calling you up and calling you out and saying, Susie, you got more in you. Like, let's go. You know what? Yeah, you just failed that rep. Pick yourself back up. Dust yourself off. Show yourself on this next lift. Show yourself on this next rep that you can do it just as well, if not better. And you can only learn these lessons by doing. We cannot learn these lessons by a book. We cannot learn these lessons by reading pages and hoping that our brain, our body, our physiology can understand it just as if we were to do it. It's like a little girl riding a bike. Okay, you're not going to learn how to ride a bike if you just keep watching everybody else do it. Keep reading a book. I don't think they're reading at that age, but keep reading a book about how to ride a bike. You ride a bike by riding a bike. And you ride a bike by falling down. And you ride a bike by understanding what not to do. And you ride a bike by picking yourself back up. And you ride a bike by showing yourself, man, I didn't think that I could get to the mailbox. But guess what? I just got to the mailbox, so maybe I can get to the end of the street. And that exact thing is happening here. You're doing this alongside of women that might be one step ahead of you. If they're one step ahead and they've competed before, they've done this before, lean on them, get advice from them, get wisdom from them. They will open arms, welcome you into the community. If there's somebody that you're that one step ahead and there's somebody that has not done this before, extend your arm back. See that girl, see that woman that you can tell they're nervous, you can tell they're scared, and be with them in that process. To be a community is just not a group of people. To be a community is to learn and understand and walk alongside people in their journey of life or in their journey of this event. And so as you come that day, yeah, you might come with your gym, you might come alone, you might come with your family, but you are going to leave being a part of something. From our volunteers to our athletes, to the charities that we support, You are a part of something bigger, and I want you to feel it that day. And as you step into that building, as you step into that start line, your nerves are going to be there. I just did a podcast about fear, about how your body cannot understand the difference between fear and excitement, or that anxiety feeling, that anxious feeling and excitement. It is physiologically the same feeling in your body. It's the story you tell yourself about what that feeling is that gives it the actual emotion and name to it. Your body, your heart rate rises. Okay, my palms get a little sweaty. My belly starts to flip a little bit. That can either be excitement. I'm so excited for this thing. I'm excited. My heart rate rises. My palms get a little bit sweaty. My belly flips a little. I'm so excited to go after that thing. Same thing. My heart rises. My belly flips a little bit. My palms get sweaty. That can also be anxious, anxiety. And the story that you tell yourself about those nerves is the outcome that you're going to get. And so I want you to feel that. I want you to feel those nerves. I want you to feel that ooh, I'm kind of nervous to go up there. And I want you to show yourself and utilize those nerves to get to the other side. Say, you know what? I am nervous right now. I'm a little bit fearful. I'm a little bit scared. We tell the truth, we own it. But we also don't allow those nerves, that a little bit anxious feeling, in that fear to keep us back from doing things. That day, you're going to shatter that pattern in your life that says, ooh, I'm fearful. Okay, don't do it. You're going to have the new pattern. You're going to rewire your brain to say, hey, I can feel scared. I can feel fear. I can feel those nerves, and I continue to go through that. And I continue to put one foot in front of the other. And I want you to lean into it versus shy away. It is normal. Everybody has it. I've been competing for years. No matter what platform that I'm on, no matter what race that I'm running, no matter what stage that I'm on, those nerves still comes up. It means that you care, and it means that you're doing something that the you yesterday might have not thought that she could do. And as you feel those nerves, I want you to tap into a phrase for you. Maybe that's I'm stronger than I can think. Maybe that this is what stepping up feels like. Maybe it's I can, I will, I must. Maybe it's some phrase that you tap onto that you get that day and you say, you know what, I'm going to feel it, but hey, I'm going to fall back to the system. I'm going to fall back to the saying that I'm going to get myself. And I invite you to write that phrase, that mantra, those words on a wristband. And I want you to look at that mid-race, mid-lift, mid-hike, mid-ruck. I want you to look at that little wristband to say, hey, I'm stronger than I can think. When I'm feeling those fears, when my emotion takes me somewhere, I want you to look at that wristband and say, you know what, I'm stronger than I think. When we sometimes can't say to ourselves because our emotions are taken over, we need to see it. We need somebody else to speak that belief into us. And we do that with ourselves by seeing that wristband. And so we normalize those nerves. We normalize where my brain's going to go, and we overcome it. That is resilience. That is you pushing through what you think that you can do. And if there's anything that I can say to you as I close up on this real brief podcast, it is you are more capable than you could imagine. You are stepping into the moment. You are stepping into the day that another you is born on the other side. And guess what? We're doing it together. You're not alone in that process. So you're going to reflect back and say, this is the day that changed for me. This is the day that I found community. This is the day that I found I was capable of more. This is the day that started everything else for me. Now I seek it instead of shy away from it. Now I want to tap into what's actually within me versus go back and pretend like it's not. This is the day that I say, you know what? Here on out, I'm not living life for other people. I'm living life for myself, my God, and showing myself what I can do here and what my purpose is here. People think purpose comes from all these things external. You can't find purpose just in a book. You find purpose by living and seeing your purpose live it out there. You help other people. You're there for other people, and you're bringing them alongside you. You're walking life with people. Okay? So I want you, as you step in the building, step on that race, I want you to know that that day you're making history for you. That day is going to be a day that you let fear go, and you let your potential be tapped into. You let the stories go, You lean into the lessons that you're going to learn and know that there is going to be resistance to some capacity. There's going to be fear. There's going to be a failed lift. There's going to be that time in the run that you're going to want to give up. The old you might have responded differently. The new you, the you today, the you now, you get to rewrite your future. You get to rewrite how you respond to adversity. You get to rewrite what's going forward. And in one of my dear friends that passed away last year, I looked up to him, and he was the founder of Focus 3. And the ethos of Focus 3, he taught the Ohio State football team this. He worked really close with Urban Meyer in his book Above the Line. And he had a simple phrase. It was E plus R equals O. Event plus response equals outcome. So simple. Duh, event plus response equals outcome. But when you really look into that phrase, it's so easy yet complex. The event is fear is going to rise. The event is you're going to go to a lifting meet or a race or a ruck or a hike. That's the event. The resistance is the event. How I respond to that is going to be the outcome that I have. My response is I shy away. My response is, ooh, that's not meant for me. My response is, well, I'll do it later. If that's my response, my outcome is going to be the same every single time. I'm going to be living the same story 5 years, 10 years, 15 years from now. If my event is resistance, if my event is fear, if my event is, ooh, I'm feeling tired, and I choose a different response, I don't go to default to autopilot, how I've always done it, but I choose a different response, guess what's going to happen? I'm going to have a different outcome. And so allow this day to be your E plus R equals O day. I've chose different things in the past is in the past, okay? I'm grateful for who I've been, but who I'm becoming is somebody that needs me to step up. And so that event is the event on that day. How I respond to that event is then going to determine my outcome. And I know every single one of you, after that day, your outcome is going to be different. Your outlook is going to be different. And you're going to be able to tap into what's within. So I love you all. Please tag us on social. Let us know how the event was. At Expand Your Limits. Mine is at Kelsey Lensman. And just know on the other side of that day is a new you. It's one that you have to fight for. It's one that you aren't just given, you need to earn. But it's one that as you seek it out, man, the potential that's inside, the impact that's going to be inside is exponential. So I love y'all. Go crush it, and I'll see you soon.